Hi guys, welcome back to our Untamed journey.
Yeah, on this trip we're off on a 4x4 trip called the Tour de Fira trip with Tony. Yeah, it's a guided 4x4 trip up in Limpopo, and yeah, we're keen to see what it holds and what we get up to.
Hope you enjoy the video. On this trip we came with some friends along with others that tagged along on Tony's 4x4 experiences. And now for a formal proper introduction. This is Karen and Dirk. Now is where the real fun starts. We stopped on the bridge for a bit before heading down into the riverbed to play around in the sand and found our campsite for the night. Today we drove from Joburg to Guyana with a few stops along the way, picked up a few people, and now we are driving through the Klein Letaba riverbed, driving around trying to find our campsite.
Yeah, so we went on this trip with Tony from Tony Yo 4x4 Adventures. Yeah, we've got an awesome group of people here, super friendly, lekker people, and we're busy having some fun in the Klein Letaba now. But yeah, stoked for the rest of the weekend and what we get up to.
Let's get it! Boys with the wood. Kruger border. So Kruger's right there.
That was a waste of me and Jack's time.
Yeah.
Say hello!
We then found a campsite, got all settled, set up camp, and had a few sundowners. Afterwards we had nice braai and cooked under the stars.
Morning. So it's Friday morning now. We are driving upstream in the Klein Letaba River. We slept in the riverbed last night. It got quite cold in the night. And yeah, we are just having some fun 4x4ing in the sand, the rocks and everything. Definitely going to try film more videos today. Didn't film as many as we wanted to yesterday. I was just very tired from the drive from Joburg. But yeah, we're having lots of fun.
Yeah, super keen. Like Britt said, having so much fun so far. What a cool trip. And yeah, keen for the rest of the weekend.
Jared. Inspect. What line are we gonna take now? Fun?
So much fun.
So at this stage, we had been messing around, having lots of fun traveling in the riverbed and the sand. And then we reached a point where we couldn't actually carry on in the riverbed, and we had to turn off a bit and make our way through the bush. I literally mean through the bush, hacking our way to get to our campsite for the night, where you'll see that we settled down, had a nice braai by the fire, and enjoyed some drinks. hard at work. Well, we're just sitting here. Cheers. Cheers. So it's Saturday morning now. We've got one more night. We're staying in a different river tonight. Yeah, but we've been having lots of fun. Not filming as many videos of us as we planned to, just trying to enjoy it and be in the bush, be present. But yeah, still having lots of fun. People getting stuck, helping them get out. We haven't gotten stuck yet.
Thankfully not, no.
But we'll see.
Enjoying it. Different to what we usually do, so not a lot of game viewing, but quite a bit of 4x4, but yeah, super fun. Enjoying it.
This is the reality of overlanding. Sometimes you go fast, sometimes you go slow. And sometimes you have to move rocks out of the way. And at this stage we realized we couldn't drive any further and had to turn around. So apparently it's the first time in 8 years that the river has flowed like properly this year, beginning of this year. So the river is quite different to what Tony's used to. So a lot has changed. There's obviously stuff that's been like washed up from the river flowing, and the vegetation is different. So yeah, we took a route, tried to get through the river, and then didn't really win there. Had to turn around, come back out. So now we're trying to find another way into the river. So we'll see if we manage to get there.
Yeah, all part of the adventure though. I'm still having a good time. And yeah, we're about to drop into the river now, so hopefully this drop-in works. But yeah, let's see.
After our first failed attempt, we finally managed to find an entrance into the river, which was successful.
And we've made it into the river. Obviously. Welcome to the Molototsi River. the girl car versus the boy car. Yeah, the boys are in Jared's Hilux and we are in Kerry's Hilux. Still has one tires, which is fine. The highway tires. Cool, so we are still driving around in the Molototsi river bed, or in the river. Yeah, I'm sure we'll find a spot for camp soon. Got the cows chilling. Hello, buddy. You're just chilling. Just chilling. Hello, friend. Yeah, had a few hiccups, but we're getting through it. But yeah, it's lots of fun. Proper adventure. while we were playing in the dunes, having a bit of fun, Tony decided to go ahead of us. And unfortunately, he decided to go for a bit of a swim, followed by the patrol, which didn't end so well.
Lekker, Tony. You can see.
And now?
Who's gonna get him up if he gets stuck here? I thought I did.
Pulling out the patrol.
After many failed attempts at trying to snatch the patrol out, we finally resorted to winching it and got it out. We then drove a few hundred meters and set up camp under these massive fig trees, enjoying our last night in the bush.
camp, our last camp. So it's our last morning. We're driving to the riverbed, making our way out, and then to Tzaneen, and then back home to Joburg. Yeah, yesterday was quite eventful. Krista got stuck in the river, thought he would have some fun, and then yeah, didn't work out so well. But yeah, we hope you enjoyed the video. We'll just leave the last few clips of us playing in the sand, and yeah, get keen for the next one.
Yeah, see you guys soon.
Thanks for watching this episode. We'll see you in the next one.